Well, some on the left that I've been talking to are fuming tonight. They think this wasn't actually an anti-Semitic article, and they think, some of them are muttering, that they think Keir Starmer was sort of sitting there waiting for a moment like this, waiting to pounce, to try and distance himself from the regime that preceded him. They're also talking about a cabal of right-wingers around him who want to do something very different from the path to unity that Keir Starmer was selling in the recent Labour leadership election. Allies of the leadership say there's nothing to any of that. What they're actually trying to do is emphatically draw a line under Labour's anti-Semitism saga. And of course, they point out there is that Equalities and Human Rights Commission report on anti-Semitism, which many people think could be imminent. They're also saying they quite hope that voters might draw a contrast with Keir Starmer's action here and Boris Johnson's hesitating, refusing to get rid of Dominic Cummings, his chief aide, or his housing minister, Robert Jenrick, going through his current difficulties. Whether this is by accident or design, the question is, there probably is some sort of test of strength going to go on now with the left. Can Keir Starmer win it without damaging his own leadership?
Jeremy Corbyn, oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
She was the continuity candidate to succeed Jeremy Corbyn. But when Keir Starmer convincingly defeated Rebecca Long-Bailey by a margin of 2-1, he said he wanted her in his team. Today, though, her fate was sealed by a tweet saying Maxine Peake is an absolute diamond. Shared with the tweet an interview with the TV actress in which she said the tactics used by the police in America kneeling on George Floyd's neck, that was learnt from seminars with Israeli secret services.
Well, the sharing of that article was wrong, and because the article contained anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, and I have therefore stood Rebecca Long-Bailey down from the shadow cabinet. I've made it my first priority to tackle anti-Semitism, and rebuilding trust with the Jewish community is a #1 priority for me.
The leader's office had told Rebecca Long-Bailey to delete her tweet. She refused, and after a 4-hour standoff, they told her she'd been sacked. Some of Rebecca Long-Bailey's allies on the Corbynite wing of the party said she'd done nothing wrong. Jeremy Corbyn's closest ally, John McDonnell, tweeted, "It's always been said criticism of the practices of the Israeli state is not anti-Semitic. I don't believe, therefore, that this article is, or that Rebecca Long-Bailey should have been sacked."
I think it was a misjudgment. I think it was an overreaction. I don't think it'll help Keir, particularly to reunite the party and end factionalism.
Do you worry something else is going on here and that Keir Starmer may not be the unity candidate he sold himself as?
I think he should actually reconsider what he's done, and I think he's now going to have to work to reassure the left, to get the left behind him and unite the party.
Earlier, Keir Starmer was visiting Stevenage. One pro-Corbyn frontbencher he sacked said he suspected the Labour leader had just been waiting for an excuse to purge Rebecca Long-Bailey from his team and was heading back to Blairism. Keir Starmer has angered the supporters of his predecessor and his runner-up. Some of them are tonight talking of trying to take back control of the National Executive Committee and destabilising a leadership that is only 3 months old.